Hello? You're at the adverts. So don't turn off. Don't turn off because I've got some good stuff for you. First up, I'm going to talk about our sponsors. Kent CBD is our first sponsor. Now, CBD oil, as you know, has tremendous benefits, especially within mental health and physical health. Personally, I use it to help with my anxiety and my depression, but not only that, I also use it to help with the aches and pains of life in my joints, especially my ankles and my knees. But yeah, without CBD oil, I would have still been on my antidepressant tablets, which I'm no longer on. So, every cloud. And what we're going to do here at Granite Zero is we're going to give you 10% off everything from oil, muscle rub, jellies, bath salts, the lot. Yeah? Make sure you get in there. www.kentcbd.org. Put in the promo code GRANITE0 and get yourself 10% off. You are welcome. But also, if you're like me and you love a nice cup of coffee. Now, for me, I only drink one coffee, and that's Green Beret coffee. Now, I don't only drink it because it's out of this world fucking coffee, roast to order, grinded to whatever specific grind you want. But not only that, it's veteran owned and veteran run, which, hits me right in the feels. So make sure you check it out, Green Beret Coffee. Get yourself a nice cup of coffee. I drink it dark, just like my soul. Incredible stuff, incredible stuff. And what I'm going to give for you, I'm going to give you 10% off. So once you get to the checkout, once you've got all your coffee, your products, your apparel, whatever you need, get to the checkout and put in the promo code GZPodcast10 and get yourself 10% off. Courtesy of the Granite Zero podcast. You are welcome. Now, that's enough of me talking about this stuff. Back to the regular scheduled show. Check it out!
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. You right?
It's a nice one. I didn't think I was going to have one this week.
Yeah, I am absolutely boiling in here.
Oh,
wow!
In a sauna, and I've worn tactical green, which is going to be a different shade when I come out.
Yeah.
And I had a shower, so I'm going to have another one. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I've had one today, and then cut the grass, and lines.
Oh,
wow! Does my lawn look?
Lines and roller, is it?
Yep.
Here's our mate.
Salute.
Skull. So you're famous now?
No, I won't get that far.
On the telly. Saw you.
Yeah. I was. Hang on, let me just clean this little.
Oh. Get the spiders off you.
No, there we go. That looks a bit more like when I was on telly.
So, future's bright.
Yeah.
Brown.
Future's bright. Do you need me to put these on?
Yeah, do it. Oh. Look like Stevie Wonder, mate.
Hey, Ben, anyway, all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, trucking along.
What was the teaser for Jamie Carragher?
The teaser. So I got given
that voice note back because it was the most annoying voice note.
Probably. I love a voice note.
You do love a voice note. I hate them. Just text or ring me. Either.
I'm just going to send you even more now.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah.
So I got given an email for the. I don't know if he's one of the directors or what, but it's part of the Jamie Carragher Foundation.
What, Jamie.
It's not actually Jamie, which is annoying. Well, it's not really that annoying. He's Carragher in it. Gary Neville's better. But yeah, to try and get some auction prizes for the big game.
Oh right. Is that what the end of that message was?
I'm pretty sure that's what I said. I didn't think it was that much of it.
No, it stopped. It's like I've just spoken to the Jamie Carragher, blah blah blah, and that was it.
And that was it. I didn't listen to it back. To be fair.
Yeah, that was it. That's why I was like, oh.
I know why. I know why. I was going up to my office and there's no signal in my office. I must have just gone. I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah, it was just literally that, and then I was like, "Oh, you tease," and then you're like, "Oh, tease." And I was like, "No, what did they
What was
say?"
it?
I'm
Finish.
just going to adjust one of my lights because I've got them all facing my door at the moment to try and keep the moths out at night. But just give me a sec.
I mean, I remember that chair. That used to be the chair in 19 Lisle. And Archways.
There you go. That's better.
That's the chair.
Yeah,
19 Lisle.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Mum's.
Was it not in Archways as well?
It might have been actually.
Where I used to play.
Been going a while. It's not. It's not the most comfortable.
Now this is starting to die on me a little bit.
Well, you got that out of a dumpster, so
I did, and I come in with bits of fairy dust. So I thought that I was going to lose the shed with our flash flood.
So you had a bit of rain in Kent, and you were worried. Like
Oh, it was river.
it did look pretty bad, to be fair.
I didn't know, but apparently it's on my deeds that it says it's prone to flash flooding. That's how I remember this.
You didn't read your deeds.
No, I didn't. Well, that's a Kate job. That's not a me job.
That's weird though, because like, where's the closest
Nah, it's because
body of water to you?
where the runoffs are at the back in the fields, apparently they've collapsed. So the water literally has got nowhere to go.
Why haven't they fixed them?
Got me. I don't know why they haven't fixed them, because they're waiting for the planning development to.
Are they going to build on those fields behind you?
I think it's 900 more homes they want to put in. I was like, oh, that's good. The roads here can't even cope with the cars that we got.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't even park on your own street.
No, can't. Just want to park outside my house. It's not a problem. One day, we can dream. So, how many autographs have you been signing?
None.
Superstar.
I did get recognised in a pub. Somebody came up to me and went, "Do you work for the Beefy Boys?" I was like, "Yes." Yeah, I think I saw you on the telly, and I went, "Cool."
Cheers.
Yeah, it's like
So much advertising
oh mate, it's gone
on all the
berserk.
telly. It must have gone berserk in there.
Yeah, we just
Even more so.
Yeah, well, we just had that YouTube guy as well. He's just given us a big review. Yeah, it's great. It's
It is
great,
a good
but it's
product.
fucking hard work, mate. It is fucking hard work. Every day is just hard work.
Just want to chill out and camp.
Well, no, it's not that you want to chill out. It's just like every day you go to work, it's just like, okay, this is going to be an onslaught again.
Yeah, it's not like
What?
you've got any easy days. Like for me, if I'm working Saturday and
Throughout
Sunday,
the whole summer, mate, there was not like every day was Saturday.
oof.
And then you get to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's even more than what it would usually be. Which again, that's great, that's brilliant, but it ain't half tiring.
Do you think that the going slightly off topic, but still on the topic of food, the old tradition of the Sunday roast is starting to die out a little bit?
Yeah, I think maybe it is. But dynamics are different now. Not everybody has a Sunday off.
True.
So
I very rarely.
I've got a bit of a thing with George, because like I very rarely get a Sunday off. I'm usually working a Sunday, and like maybe on a Tuesday, I'll be like, "Should we have a roast?" You're like, "It's Tuesday, Dad." Why can't you have a roast on a Tuesday?
You can't beat a midweek roast.
But there is something better about a Sunday roast, though.
Yeah, Sunday roasts are peak. One thing that I really hate, and I called Kate out on this once.
Of course she does, yeah. That went down real well as well.
Pasta bake on a Friday. No.
No.
I was not happy. 12 hours at 12 hours at work, come home, pasta bake. You fucking kidding me? Then she had the gall to say you did a roast on a Thursday. And I went, but that's a roast. Fuck
No.
off with your pasta. Do you know what? Pasta bake can just fuck off.
No, I'd agree with you. I think, yeah, it's pasta bake's not
That's
great.
not top. That's not
I've
top tier.
got a few that no nos for me.
Go for it.
I'm trying to get away from because I know what I'm like, and I know that I probably create these scenarios in my own head. And they shouldn't be. A jacket spud is not for dinner, is it?
No. Lunchtime.
It's a lunchtime treat.
Tikka tatty.
Yeah, with cheese.
And even now, growing up a little bit of cheese on it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a grown up now.
Like if somebody said to me, like, we've got beans on toast for dinner.
Do better.
Beans on. It's also like
get a scrambled egg in there as well, and you could probably go, yeah, all right, maybe.
I mean, I don't know who the fuck you think you are talking to me about scrambled egg. For a start, but what I will say is, it's not beans on toast, is it? It's beans and toast. Do not saturate my toast with beans.
Oh,
And
so you're a toast on the side guy.
Of course, I'm not a fucking idiot.
Because this is just my logic. How can you can't make the sandwich properly? I make the sandwich, don't I? You hate everything about me right now. I make the sandwich with everything. I made a mashed potato sandwich once.
You did, yeah. Well, not once. You've done it more than once, and
once upon a time, I meant.
For that, eternally, that I don't think you should be allowed to eat. But what do you mean? You can't make the you're not supposed to.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do with it then?
What do you mean? There's beans and toast with cheese, not cheesy beans. No. Beans on toast with cheese.
Why is it?
Beans and toast, sorry. So the beans are in the middle with the cheese on the top, and the slices of toast around the side, and you use your knife and fork, and you make beans on toast, but you don't get sloppy bread. And you also don't get horrible melted cheese in the beans. Don't like, for those listening, Sean's just mimed like he's picked a piece of toast up and eaten it. And it.
Go blood red mad, you're going. Is it worse than a fish finger sandwich though?
No. No, it's not. And also, I've got to the bottom of my fish finger sandwich. In my head, I've got no problem actually with a fish finger sandwich. But Tom ruined it. And I remember it was about 1994.
Oh.
And he cooked us dinner, and he completely burnt them. And ever since then, like you put a fish finger in front of me, I'll punch you in your cunt face.
He did
all because of him.
Meals. He did ruin a lot of meals.
He did.
I say for people, for me and you.
I think he ruined, like, for a good few years, I wouldn't eat pork chops and lamb chops.
Yes. What?
Because of him. Because of him. And not because of him cooking them, because I knew what day of the week it was by what meal we had. So I hated it.
Do you know what the one that always sticks in my brain? And it's because I was the disgusting one in all this. You and Mum, I think it was a Thursday or a Wednesday, would always have bolognese. Dad would then have just mince and gravy, peas and mash, and I would have
Oh yes, I remember.
half and half.
No, but I don't think you had any pasta. You just had the different types of mince.
Pasta.
You did?
Yeah. both.
Fucking hell.
But I don't remember saying I want both. It was you have to be with your dad slightly. You will copy Big Tommo.
Funny thing is, though, like now I don't mind. Like I'm actually all for a savoury mince with some mashed potatoes or
Haven't had
pie and
that
mash.
since I lived at home. Haven't had it.
Yeah, it's great. I don't mind it. I'll eat it as long as it's cooked properly.
I think Jess would eat it.
I don't mind. I quite like a pork chop with some roast potatoes. Don't put applesauce in my pork.
No.
Apple,
Alison loves a roast pork Sunday dinner.
Yeah, I can get on board with that, but I don't understand. I can't do the sweet and savoury thing.
No.
Can't do it. I understand why people like it. It's not for me. Just get off. I'd rather have some mustard.
Yes.
A bit of horseradish or something.
I even have mustard. I'm grown up now.
Why do you have mustard now?
Mustard and horseradish, mate.
Wow.
And cheese sauce on my vegetables.
Bloody hell. You are a big boy now, aren't you?
I've got my big boy pants on. Do you know what? I think it was one, because I was lazy. Two, I still don't like chopping off some cheese and eating it. I'm still not on board with that. That can still do one.
You're not having cheese and biscuits.
But I'm very similar to yourself, where in certain aspects, if Dad forced me to have something, I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
You hide the cheese in the mash? I know. I'm not gonna eat it.
I know, it tastes better.
Don't fucking ruin my mash. As a kid. Now I can handle it. And cheese on toast, you will eat this cheese on toast. Which is basically just a English pizza.
I've said this for years with George. She bloody loves a pizza. And I'm not on board with how much a pizza costs if you get it from
Domino's or
the shop. The pizza shop rather than the Tesco shop.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. It's like, how are they charging 25 quid?
Yeah.
It's cheese on toast. Ham and cheese on toast. It's you can't justify £25.
No. Because Sophia loves to order out a pizza in the box. She loves a pizza in a box. That's what they call it.
What?
And I ordered. We all got a pizza. I looked at the price. I was like, "Are you fucking joking?"
Why don't you buy a few pizza boxes on like Amazon?
Yeah. Well, you can go to Asda and that. They actually do it in the box, don't they?
Yeah, crap though, isn't it?
Yeah, not the same. Not quite as good. Always get the shits.
Yeah. I can't say that because I just don't bother. If there's pizzas being ordered into my house, I just don't really bother because I genuinely the only place I like having a pizza is on the beach right in front of our
Yeah.
Get a nice fresh one from one of the restaurants down there.
That's me.
And sit just sit down. Sit down, have a beer by the beach and
literally, I was talking about Malta the other day to Kate, and I don't know why it popped in my head, but I was like, that I call it the flag bar, where we used to go snorkeling.
Oh, fuck, what's his name?
I can't remember.
I know what you mean. That's small. Like it's like it's the same.
I don't understand how that's running for a start. Don't know how it survives, but it does.
If it's still there, because it's all good.
Dad loved a toasty from there.
But I tell you what, they do a good toasty in Malta. To be fair,
but
they've got
go
good
in there
bread.
and you wouldn't go. Do you know what? I'm going to order some food from here.
No, but you couldn't. You could only order a toasty. They didn't have anything else. It was that and ice cream.
Yeah, love an ice cream, mate.
Yeah, so in terms of like a pizza, it's like a pizza is quite nice in that setting. For me, I just can't be asked.
Yeah.
with it. It's rubbish.
Just give me some wings instead.
Yes. Give me some wings,
The girls
and
love.
I'll eat.
The
Do they?
girls fucking love wings.
That's good because a lot of youngsters don't like eating chicken off the bone.
Weirdos.
I know.
Oh,
But
Smudger in the background. Just gone in, I think. Yeah, they love it. And I just found this new place. And the wings that they do. So
have you got a
never
wing
been-
place?
It's not a wing place. It does good wings.
Oh.
I wish it was a wing place, but instead, like most places just do like they half them, and then you order 8 wings or 12 wings or whatever, and you get like 12 little ones instead
Yeah.
of the whole wing, which is what you
Yeah.
should get. This place does the whole wing, so you order 6. You've really got 12 if you do it in that maths.
Yeah.
So much better. Little hint of spice to it because I'm grown up, can handle some spice now.
Are you on spice? What curry are you ordering?
I can tell you, I've just ordered one actually.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a I don't know, a house dish. I'm not quite there yet, mate. A little bit of spice. I like to be able to like feel. I want to go. Oh, this is nice. Oh, there's a little kick. Not.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
No, I like to live dangerously with a curry. It's always a vindaloo for me.
You go vindaloo. I always thought
Yeah.
you would do like a madras so you can slightly taste it.
No.
Remember when I
Vindaloo.
ordered a madras at Archways?
Oh yeah. You were livid.
That was almost as bad as the no sauce. I just ordered chicken tikka and not chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
No sauce.
No sauce. Didn't that happened in Spain as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
You went to get the Chinese and they told you no sauce, and I was dying.
That was yeah, because you could get the chicken, couldn't you? And then you would go to and they would fry all the chicken up. And I went,
Yeah.
Can I get some black bean on that? No sauce. What do you mean? Oh fucking hell! I'm so fat I could literally talk about food all day. You must get bored of it.
I do, yeah. I hate
You
it.
don't hate it; it's your passion, really, innit? That you turn
No.
into a job. It is. You're a good little. You love it. You love chopping up,
Oh yeah. I love that.
stick it in the fryer and that.
No, I don't mind doing it.
Do you hate it now? Going home and going, I've got to cook, or
No, I don't mind
you
cooking
fixed
at home.
Dad a little bit. You made Dad have some flavour to his food.
Oh, sometimes he doesn't eat though when he's home at the moment.
Yeah.
He's gone full retard. He was real good. Like end of lockdown, he was amazing. And he'd come home and the fridge would be full of his stuff. You best believe there was clover in there.
He loves clover butter, mate.
It's not butter, but like he'd have his clover.
Bit margarine.
There would be his stalwart mashed potato.
Why wouldn't he just get some spuds? It's cheaper. Hard work.
Because that's just me. That's what he would say. Oh no, I've got this because that's just me. And what he would do, he'd make it.
That's just me.
Same with the clover. It's like I know you guys have regular butter, but I like clover because that's just me.
That's just me. What's that?
All right. But yeah, he'd make himself like 3 dinners, and he'd say that was what he would do in London. And I eat bloody healthy in London. I will eat bloody healthy here then. Don't just go out for your breakfast and then get on it.
He loves getting on it.
Yeah.
Bloody loves a beer.
Yeah, he does.
Bloody loves a beer. Nah, he's all right. Yeah.
You don't have headphones anymore. What happened to the ones I gave you?
They're around with a touch of.
Do you not find it easier with the headphones on?
No, I can hear you.
I know you can hear me, but I feel like it's
Because they poke out a little bit. They feel a bit restricted.
What do you mean?
They don't like it.
They don't like it. Like they're
No.
a different entity to you.
Yeah, they are. Look at them, satellites. They've started to come closer to my head now. It's got rotund.
Yeah, I thought you were going the other way with that though.
I am.
So they're going to get further apart again.
They will. But it's fine. Just don't need to catch a breeze.
Or a gale, because you'll be off.
Yeah, will.
You'll be in
Who was it?
Folkestone.
Who was it? I chased him from Rob Artland's house all the way to the other end of Siddons Road. We were around Rob Artland's house, and he went, "All right, big era," and then he started going channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, 4, 5, and it fucking went. I was gonna murder him. Fucking know who he is. He doesn't listen. Greg Cutter. He lived. If you go from Rob Artland's house straight through where that little fieldy bit was, where we sometimes
Yeah.
it, as if we were going to the paper shop. Oh, he lived in that random little cul-de-sac in the middle
With the roundabout for no reason.
Yeah, no reason.
Yeah.
That's where he lived. Chased him.
That street reminds me of The Sims. When you put like a roundabout in the middle of your garden.
You made 19 Lyle on The Sims.
I did. That took me.
You
took me a
got
long
the
time.
Posters, mate.
Hey.
You even got posters.
I did, and I definitely had a cheat. So I had unlimited money to make it.
Yeah, it was all. The Sims was funny, wasn't it?
Crap game.
Yeah, you'd lose hours on it.
Do you know? Did I tell you what I bought?
No.
Which I've been meaning to buy for centuries. Literally centuries since Bishops. I bought Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. Except it's an actual flight simulator, which is good fun when you do like this is how you turn your plane. Use the rudders.
Yeah.
Oh my god, turn left. Like when you're doing all of that, it's great. Except
altitude.
when you've done
altitude.
I mean
altitude.
No, because if you're rubbish, you get altitude. Once you've done all of the training, though, you just fly planes.
Yeah.
So I chartered a Cessna to fly to Malta.
People love to pretend.
It took me 3.5 hours real time.
Oh, you actually have to fly it real time.
Yes. And I did. And I flew into Lucca Airport on no fuel whatsoever because Cessnas aren't supposed to fly that far. Are you drinking a fruit shoot?
Carton of oranges.
Carton of orange juice.
Carton
I
of
thought you
oranges.
were having a beer.
I did. I've run out of beer now.
Yeah.
I only have one. They're fattening. I only brought one down with me. It went down a bit smoother than I thought it was going to.
What is that beer that you're drinking? Is it
That
a Welsh
was
one?
It was from Conway Brewery.
Where's that?
They gave us some raffle prizes, and I won the raffle. Okay,
Right.
And that's the story that we're going to give. And it was a Golden Gate something or other. I think it's a blonde ale. It was nice.
Right.
The darker ones are better, I think.
Are you an ale drinker now?
No, I just got them in my fridge.
Right. Okay, that's fair enough. I was going to say, God, don't be that guy. Do you want a beer, mate? Got any ales?
Yeah,
Fuck off.
What's the ale on?
Do you want a beer, mate?
I know he's listening. Craft beer.
Got any craft ales? Fuck off.
Sai's listening. Sai listens to the podcast.
Right.
Left back for us. Cy Young loves a craft beer. His handle on Instagram, craft beer Cy. It's all
Wanker.
Oh, he loves it. That's
Simon.
nice,
What's that?
Forged. Conor McGregor.
He just got his jiu-jitsu black belt, didn't he?
Yeah, Mazel Tov.
Yeah.
Congratulations in Yiddish,
Right.
Hebrew.
I wouldn't know that as a gunner.
No, you wouldn't. Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, we might as well go there now. Good game. It was a good game of football.
It was. It was another good game of football ruined by referees again.
Yeah.
Poor decisions. But also, I feel if you follow me on this, I
Yep.
feel like that's the scapegoat for everything now.
Yes.
So VAR, the referee doesn't know what to do. It's like, well, sometimes they make a decision and you've got to stick with that decision.
Yeah, and I think, and you'll probably think the same. I do appreciate VAR. It does help a lot with certain decisions, but I quite like.
I don't think it does.
I quite like how it used to be. Yes, we would go. Did you see the fucking referee's shit decision he made?
But at least
human error.
Now it's human error like 4 times over, watching the same bit of fucking videotape
and then
that
it
I've
just keeps
watched. That
getting
yeah,
talked
going,
about.
where have you got this decision from?
And it keeps getting talked about. And I was listening to TalkSport because I'm now turning into Tom. And they were banging on about the Anana incident from Wolves. Still, I'm like, okay. I actually thought it was a penalty when it happened in real time, but I've also seen where it's not given because it's a goalkeeper. Still going on about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen the footage of that. I've only seen like the stills.
Yeah,
Like,
and that doesn't
give
help
me
either.
sport.
That
Give
doesn't
me
help either.
sport.
Fucking stills. It's like I've seen so many people say, "Oh, Saka should have been sent off for that tackle on Fernandes." I went, but it wasn't a tackle on Fernandes, really. Saka's been fouled and pulled down, and he's put his leg out to try and tackle and caught Fernandes on the ankle. You got the free kick.
It was our free kick, but like
But
Bukayo
on the
shouldn't
stills, everyone's going, Casemiro would have been sent off for that.
Well, no, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't, because
Well, also Casemiro, like this is the thing as well. Like that situation, like Saka's not going into a tackle like that.
no,
That's not the type of player he is. It would be very, very uncharacteristic for him to go into a tackle like that.
definitely.
He's been pulled back. He's lunged towards the ball
to
to try and
get
keep the ball.
Yeah.
He's caught Bruno, and if Casemiro was in the same situation, that's because Casemiro has gone and fucking done somebody. It's not the same situation, and like it's completely fucking idiotic for people to say, oh, if that was this player, if that was that. No, it's a different situation.
Exactly.
He's lunged towards the ball, which he shouldn't do. But in Saka's head, he's lunged towards that ball to try and drag the ball back after being pulled to the ground. If Casemiro is in that same situation, the reason his studs are on his shin is because he's gone into a tackle.
He's not being reckless and out of control either, which is the other argument. The one that was obviously the big talking point from the weekend was the offside. Now, real time, I actually said to Reese and Matt, both Gooners, I went, that's offside. I went, that's going to get called offside. And then it slowed down and I saw it and I went, oh, maybe not.
It's a maybe not, though, isn't it? That's the thing.
It's a difficult one because I've seen these lines drawn. Fuck it, it's been winding me up. I've seen it drawn that many times. But they're going from his shoulder when his head looks like it's ahead of him. So he's playing him on. But I don't know if that's me going, he's definitely onside. It's going to wind me up now because I'm a Man United fan.
The thing is, they change it every week, though.
But
that's the problem. I thought this season
that fucking that's a stupid angle.
Yeah.
Because
do it square.
You look where I can see.
Do it square.
I can see where Ten Hag's coming from because he is next to
I
the
can't.
linesman.
He seems like a bit of a bellend to me.
He's starting to throw his teddies out a bit. But he's in line with the linesman who didn't flag at all. I know that's why you have VAR, but
Yeah, but the linesman
that's
and
why
the
you have it on.
referee. This is the thing. The linesman and the lines persons, and the referee persons, they are supposed to be like they don't do their job anymore.
No,
That's part of the problem of this VAR. Is like the linesman doesn't flag until they're like, yeah, he's just scored a goal, flag. It's like, no, flag immediately so that the player doesn't go on to think that they're going to score, because in your head they're offside. Therefore, we can roll the tape back and go, that was human error. You in fact were not offside, but also then plays fact, isn't it? If you do it that way,
just
like I don't know. I think I think fuck it off and just I've said it for years. Do it like rugby. Theirs is absolutely perfect.
yeah,
It works
like rugby
perfectly.
because they don't call the TMO or whatever it's called until
No,
they
they'll call TMO and like
until they
if
think
a linesman's going like this and going, he's fucking just done him, they'll then review what's happening.
It's the same with tries and things like that. They go,
yeah, has he stepped out?
I'm not 100% certain on this. Can you check it?
We don't know if he's touched the ball to the ground. Like,
Bosh.
the same as tennis. Put a fucking sensor on the line.
Yeah.
Is it in? Is it out? Did they shake it all about?
Yeah. But
like, do you know what I mean? Like, in foot, like I don't know. But even your other old manager, what's his name? A fucking ugly Down syndrome looking cunt.
Oh, Van Gaal.
Van Gaal. He's like, yeah, World Cup's rigged. Seen that?
Yeah. I agree with him.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I do.
No, I don't think it's rigged.
I've never seen any Argentinian say it was.
I think there's a lot of, and I think it happens all over, even down to like some lower leagues. There's player bias and team bias at times, and it happens all over.
Yeah.
And in that game, the one he's talking about, obviously Argentina versus
Holland.
There were some instances where things could have happened, and for example, Messi did a deliberate handball, which is definitely a booking. Didn't book him. A very soft penalty. I can't remember who it was. The player was, but volleyed.
What? Do you think that's deliberate?
I think it can be. Yeah.
You reckon?
When it comes to certain players, yeah, I've seen. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't really watch the MLS, but I've seen a few things now with the MLS with Messi at Miami. Yes, he's an alien from another planet. There's no denying that. But there's certain things where he has deliberately fouled someone, didn't get anything. There was no free kick given. 2 seconds later, players brushed past him. He's fallen over, and it's a booking and a free kick. And it's like, well, that's not even a foul. He hasn't. Just because it's
come
Messi.
down to like referee interpretation, though.
Might be. It might be, or it might just be because it's Messi.
But like, I know he's a big brand, but
he's an alien.
But do you know what I mean? Like so is Messi. So what?
Yeah.
Like Beckham was one of the biggest brands. Zidane, like they didn't get. Do you think that like nowadays, like with the Saudis, with like you can look at like Man City seem to get the rub of the grain, or do they? Or are we just being fan? No, but are we just being? Are we just being fans that are getting pissed off because it looks like they are? Well, maybe they're just better.
But we were in the same sort of situation in the 90s and the noughties.
In the 40s, yeah.
And it's the same old thing. Fergie time. No, it was fucking stoppage time. Yeah, but you always score. Shut up. But it's the same now with City. City are getting that.
Yeah.
The rub now. They had it on
Because like in
The thing was on their one against Fulham. I can't argue that because yes, Ake was offside for their goal, but so was fucking Rashford for the one last season where Fernandes was through on goal.
yeah, but that's what they've got to get it right, isn't it? Offside is offside. It's the same,
Yeah.
like I was saying in rugby. If
Yeah, offside is offside in rugby as well.
if they don't put the ball down for a try, then it's not a try.
Yeah.
And regardless of what the referee's given, the TMO then takes over and goes, I think you need to look at this. They don't say you're wrong. They say, I think you need to look at this. They go and look at it properly. And offside is offside. Whether or not the ball's been put down for a
Yeah.
try is a try or it's not a try. Like
and that's the
it's
other
black
thing
and
with it.
white.
That's the other thing with it is when they send him over to take a look, and then they only show him certain
Well,
angles.
they go and look at an iPhone screen rather than the fucking massive telly that.
Yeah, it's a tiny screen. It's slow motion.
They're right in front of the two managers as well.
Yeah, and the crowd as well.
Yeah,
Fucking madness. Fucking football. But saying that, at the end of the day, we'll go back to the actual result. I don't think the 3-1 really shows what that game was. But
no, it should have been 6. No,
so many corners. So many corners.
I don't know what. Like genuinely, I don't really know what's going on with your team. I don't.
It's
You've got some. I text you this the other day. You've got some good players, but you've got some right shit houses as well.
Yeah.
Like Anthony, like I don't
think-
doubt that he's a great player.
I think he's going to be
Butted
gone.
his misses apparently, but
Headbutted her, as you do.
but you've got him. You've got Bruno. Like most teams have one or two shit houses. You seem to have a lot of shit houses.
I like Fernandes as a player. He does a lot of good stuff.
But if you were playing against him, you'd want to punch him in his goofy teeth.
And he
wouldn't you?
does. He spends. I said this to Matt and Reese. There was a couple of times where we needed to get the ball out. I think it was still at 1-1. He did something and then just fell over, and it's like that is not a foul. What? Stop falling over like a cunt.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking games. Just he seems to go hiding in big games, which you can't have as a captain, especially as a captain at Man United. But I was spoilt with the captains that we've had. Really, I think maybe
Mm.
has the role of the captain sort of changed with time now as well.
No, I don't think so. I think it's most it might have done at Man United. I think Man United have changed a lot though.
Yeah, since Fergie went,
Yeah,
there's no identity anymore.
You hear the likes of Neville and like Keane because they're obviously always on the telly, but you hear them talking about this is Man United. It's Man United, and you're like, is it though?
Not anymore.
Do those guys give a shit or like?
Yeah.
You go back to like your Lingards and that they'd lose the game like when Pogba was there, and then they get a million views of them dancing in a changing room. That's what they give a fuck about. And has Man United got to catch up? Have they got to catch up with your cities? Like,
I think that's one thing that City are doing well is they don't really have the shithouse players. You got fucking Jack Grealish, who's a bit of a party boy, but he does that at the end of the season.
Yeah, and like Grealish is as much of a shithouse as like anybody else. He's not.
Yeah, no,
overly a shithouse, is he?
But they seem to have that through Pep. Fair play.
Their goalkeeper's a shithouse.
Oh, he fucking was.
He's a shithouse. I think Haaland's a bit of a shithouse.
But he's ginormous.
But he's backing it up, isn't he? So I think like Haaland's antics at times are a bit shithousery. But it's almost like you have to accept it because, like, well, he might have just shithoused me, but he's just also scored a hat trick. So, like, if he wasn't Erling Haaland and he was acting the same way, you'd say that Haaland is a shithouse.
Yeah, the biggest shithouse, and can't back it up. And you all agree is that fucking Richarlison for fucking Spurs.
Yeah. Thing is, he must be a good player because he's starting for Brazil. I've said this to a few of my Spurs friends. I call them friends. I know them and they support Spurs. But do you know what I mean? Like I said, like he's got to be a good player.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him play for Brazil, but I just it's a bit like Anthony. Both of them, I just want to smack him.
Yeah, that Anthony, he was class for Ajax.
Fucking fidget spinner though, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, fucking on the weekend, mate. There was a point where he had, I think it's Tomiyasu. He had him basically one-on-one. We were on a counter-attack, and he stopped and then went back on himself. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Do you know what I think about
Take him on.
Tomiyasu? And this is not a Japanese joke, but it kind of is. He looks like any anime bad guy.
Yeah.
Do you know who he looks like? Do you watch Cobra Kai?
Yes.
He looks like the bad guy from Okinawa. Daniel-san! That guy. That's who Tomiyasu looks like.
The one that he does in the actual original movie does the ice challenge.
Yeah, and he does the on his nose.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what Tomiyasu looks like.
Brilliant. Rascal movies.
Yeah, so you've watched a bit of Cobra Kai, have you?
Yeah.
So George is really into it, and I've been watching it as much as I can, but I've got to the point I'm like I can watch 2 episodes. LaRusso does my head in too much, and so does Johnny. Like I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it as they're trying to make it as 80s as possible, with bringing in the current like politics and stuff. I get it.
Yeah.
But I can only watch 2. I can literally only watch 2 because I can only listen to somebody that's probably like 10, 15, maybe 20 years older than me talk about getting babes and being badass. Like it makes me feel uncomfortable that somebody would still be in that
Daniel
position.
LaRusso, or whatever his real name is.
Ralph. His real name's Ralph.
Isn't he like 70 years old?
Well, he's got to be like, if you think about it, Karate Kid came out in like what, between 82 and 86. So he's got to be in his 60s.
Sure
He's got some weird like anti-degenerative disease where he doesn't age.
Daniel LaRusso.
Ralph not Muck.
Ralph Macchio.
That's it.
61 years old.
Yeah, there you go. That would make sense. If he was about 15, 16 when Karate Kid came out. I was born in 83.
What was he though? Or was he like 40 when Karate Kid came out?
No. No.
But he's 61. He's older than Mark Stan. So old. Of course, because he's playing a teenager, but he would have been in like his mid-20s.
No, he wouldn't, would he?
Well, of course he would.
Think about it. I was born in 83. So he would have been the age.
He got married in 1987.
Yeah, so in 82, if he was 15.
Well, when did Karate Kid come out?
82, I'm pretty sure.
Is it? Karate 84.
All right, 2 years.
So old, mate. He was like 40 years old. Brilliant.
But yeah, it's a good show.
Easy watching.
It's not for me. It's not. I literally can watch 2.
It's not.
Then I turn it off. I've had enough.
It's not Miles Teller in Top Gun, though, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, you got. I'm comparing 80s, isn't I? So you got 80s.
Oh, right. No, but that's the thing is that the whole show. Do you know what I liked about it? Is the fact that when he's tried to bring on Cobra Kai, he's actually brought on a load of like kids that are our daughters' ages, and been like, "You lot are a bunch of pussies."
Yeah.
And I'll kick your fucking head in and then you'll respect me, which is kind of what they need. But he also, his character arc is that he's being taught you don't have to pretend that you're a badass all the time, Johnny. That's the cool thing. And what's good is that they marry the two up, but at the same time, I see what you're doing.
It's also good that they went with the arc that everybody was. It was like a viral thing, wasn't it? That Johnny was actually the good guy.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was, mate. He was
No,
provoked.
he wasn't. No, but he wasn't.
Never threw the first punch.
But he wasn't, was he?
Not in our day.
Can you remember, like, if you remember watching Karate Kid, like Johnny was an asshole, and Daniel was just trying to get his own back. Except for
But that's how we would. That's how we were taught to watch it.
was it, mate?
Yeah, it was, mate.
You sure?
Yeah, brother.
Because watch it. Just watch it. You haven't. When was the last time you watched Karate Kid?
I don't know.
94.
5 years ago.
Yeah. They can take the little snippet clips and go, here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Here on Reels. Here on TikTok. Like, they can do all that. It's like when you watch it. I am a robot. Guy. I'm laughing.
Torking turtle.
I am Torking Turtle. Cian. I like to eat bum yum.
Just make it say swear words.
Talking Turtle, that was stupid, wasn't it?
What was the point on that?
Right, rudimental computer, that was, wasn't it?
What was the point in it?
Type anything you want me to say. I am the Talking Turtle. Why was it a turtle?
Because it rhymed with
Sean would get on there and go, poo, bum, 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 poo, 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 bum, 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 bum. I don't like cheese, thanks, Mom. Don't put cheese in my mashed potato anymore, thanks, Mom. Yum, 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 yum. I like Dairy Lee.
I do like Dairy Lee. With a
That would literally be your song. Could you poo bum poo bum bum Lego? I don't like Lego. I like Duplo. The blocks are bigger.
And easier.
Yeah. I'm laughing.
Fuck it.
I also like Play-Doh with the sailors.
Playmobil.
Yes, I meant Playmobil. Yeah. I'm faulty.
I'm filthy. I had cowboys, mate.
You did, and every now and again you get like an ambulance with blue windscreens.
Yeah, why is it blue?
I don't know. I also don't know why I'm getting these flashback memories. I think it's Talking Turtle.
Talking Turtle, mate.
Fucking hell. I wonder if you could. Let me see.
If you can find Talking Turtle.
Fucking hell. That would be.
That would be immense. Talking Turtle.
Guy, laughing. Talking Turtle. Windows. Oh, nah, look.
That's not him.
Rubbish.
That's
No.
rubbish.
Right, we're going straight to Google then. 90s. Talking Turtle.
90s. I love the 90s, mate.
90s Talking Turtle. Computer. Oh, yeah, because you could get the turtle that would draw the shit, remember?
The actual shit.
And you'd have to be like Alt 4, followed by hashtag upscore L. And it would like go, remember? And it would draw like the patterns on the floor.
No.
This guy.
Yes, I remember that
Yeah,
guy.
do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that guy.
Guy. That was his voice.
Talking
Sign up.
turtle.
Why am I on images? I don't want images. Logo programming. Turtle Academy lesson 1. Holy shit.
Holy
Turtle
shit!
graphics and basic. Turtle robot. Videos. Let's go videos. Valiant turtle. Logo turtle from the 80s. Back to life. I want it to come back to life. Why don't they have Talking Turtle? I remember Talking Turtle.
Talking turtle.
And I could make him design shit in Microsoft Paint.
You could.
Yeah, I could.
I just told him to say poo.
Yeah, poo. Guy, laughing. That's what you would do. I, laughing.
It's got to be done, mate.
Destroy
Such a better time to be alive.
I don't know if it was.
Yeah,
Turtle Academy 101.
we went through everything. You got it. There's no sound.
Shut up. Nope, he's not giving me. I am Talking Turtle. Remember,
Definitely a thing.
it was a thing. We were both there.
I was there.
Arse. It would say stuff like that. Because I remember being in my. Because at one point the computer was in my room, and I had some sort of desk thing going on, and I remember you being in there, and you learnt to spell poo, and Mum was in there, and you just put in like poo, and you pressed enter, and it had just gone poo, and Mum was dying, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get in so much trouble because of this fucking idiot again. Poo. Definitely was a thing, and it's not good. Oh, Google, I need to find it. I'll find it.
Yeah, you're like me with that. My problem that I have when I'm watching things, if I recognise someone, I then have to know what else they've been in that I will know.
Yeah, no, I've got that. Do you know what? And this is my OCD.
Yeah.
Can you watch Indiana Jones?
I haven't for a long time.
No, but could you watch the program, the
Yeah.
movie?
I think so.
I can't, because that's Han Solo. I can't watch it.
I get where you're coming from.
I cannot watch it. Like they have a go at me at work all the time. They're like, "What do you mean?" Like,
So if they've been in a big production, he then remains that character forever,
yes,
like Gerard.
but also,
is Leonidas.
and take this as it's meant because it's my own mental disability. There's too many Spider-Man.
Yeah, we know that.
As
They put 3 of them in the same movie.
I can't get on board with it. I'm gonna go see the new Spider-Man. No, why not? Never.
Never.
George said to me earlier, "Oh, Darren." She did not call me Darren. She was like, "Dad, there's Miguel from everybody was kung fu fighting, Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
He's one of the new DC characters. He's like the purple shrimp." And I was like,
Oh, the Blue Beetle. Don't even know what that is. Don't care either.
nope. But also I went, there's too many Spider-Man. And she said, but it's DC. And I went, same.
Just a bit darker.
Same. So,
Yeah, they keep remaking
superhero movies are ruined for me. And that's the only movies they make now anyway. They only make superhero movies. They don't make any good movies. When was the last time you saw a good movie? Tried to watch a good war movie the other day. Sean called Kandahar. It's absolutely and 100% pump.
I haven't watched Kandahar.
It's pump.
Kate said, "Do you want to watch Kandahar?" And I said, "I've been there. it's probably the worst thing that we can do is watch a movie where I've actually been there.
It's just a bit shit though.
I watched the other one, which is probably going to be the same, which is The Covenant.
Oh
which
yeah, I watched that as well. Bit crap.
wasn't great, wasn't bad, wasn't great.
It's a bit crap though,
He
wasn't
really
it?
tried for an Oscar though, didn't he? He was being very
Oh, he
intense,
tried.
very intense.
I could be intense. Do you reckon I could get an Oscar?
You do have
Poo,
an intense
poo,
face.
poo, poo, poo. Willy bum 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 wasp.
Oh,
We
I
haven't
can't
talked
remember.
about anything.
No, this has just been
It's a phone call.
chit chat.
This is a
A
phone call.
recorded phone call. I
This is just voice notes going back and forth.
like it.
Do you know what? Hang on. Let me see if I can get this without ripping my whole situation apart. Because like, you know that I'm going to be ending this podcast with
Is that a dildo?
yes.
Oh, it's a. Oh, is it a proper one? Oh, it is a proper one. Because you're going to go watch. It's very good.
Ashoka.
Yeah.
Do you know why it's good? And Lee Simon, if you're listening, which you won't be because I'm not important enough, because I'm only on the BBC for about 20 minutes. Solid. Is I got called a basic Star Wars fan because I was like, I like Ashoka because it's got lightsabers.
Yeah.
I want Star Wars to stop pretending that it is a cowboy movie and give me fucking lightsabers and the Force.
Yes. That's what it's for.
Exactly. Like, you
No
know,
one
when
called you a basic Star Wars fan.
oh, it was Lee.
Oh, is that because you haven't read the novels?
Oh, I haven't, and I won't
No.
be.
Has anyone?
Lee has
Why?
autism
There we go then.
or Asperger's. I don't know if it, but yeah,
Asperger's. I used to think that was one of Reese's mates because he had a mate called Ash Martin and Reese Burgess, and I put them together. It came out with Ash Burgess. Yeah. That actually happened.
I tell you what, we haven't had today. You need to stop recording.
Do I?
No, I'm saying that you haven't
Oh!
had that.
No, because
You haven't paid.
I'm paying for it.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
It's doing my head in, mate. And I knew that on last week's episode, I knew it was going to be a long, intense episode. And I
Yeah.
didn't want it to do the countdown and then have to wait 10 minutes.
Well, that could be
Why
a 10
have I
minutes.
got to wait 10 minutes?
That could have been a 10 minutes you have a wee. Like I need right now. Like
I
I'm
know.
more than, I mean, we're only an hour in. So
That's top notch.
I could I have a wee though, please, sir? Or do you need to close?
I do need to close because I need to have some food in that.
We'd already had food.
No.
That was a
went
starter,
early.
was it?
We were gonna no, what?
Pasta
I-
bake.
I get hungry between snacks. No, I was gonna start at 8, weren't we? But then you said you were ready. And it made more sense to do it early than
All
late.
right.
Because you want to watch lightsabers and shit.
Yes, I do want to watch. I only, that's all I want to do when I finish work, when I just wake up in the morning. I just want to watch lightsabers.
They are brilliant. I wish they were real.
I'm glad they're not. Because I would have one and someone would get hurt at some point.
Yeah.
Can't behave.
Well, I enjoyed this voice note. This phone call.
It's basically a phone call between me and you. It's not even like you can call this episode like 648 chat.
Just chat. I'm just going to call it chat.
Oh,
Oh.
we don't do it regularly enough unless we do it week on, week off. Okay.
Okay.
Nicknames are funny, aren't they?
Nicknames are brilliant.
What
just happened? Why has that happened?
You're Freddie Mercury now. Hey-oh.
What? Why?
It's probably water damage, mate.
Probably. Carry on. Nicknames are funny.
Nicknames are funny, so if a lad was called like Wayne Bruce,
You'd call him Batman, wouldn't you? Or Man Bat.
no, you call him Man Bat, wouldn't you? And that's hilarious. What if you had a mate called like you'd call him the Shed if his name was like Matt Woodhouse? But I heard on a podcast today that there was a lad that went on holiday to Vietnam and Thailand and stuff, and at one point they were doing like a big party, and he was like they were all quite short, but he was the shortest at 5'6", and he managed to sleep with two ladies that were both 6'2". And when it came to like spooning at the end of the deed and having a little sleep at night, his friends nicknamed him Joe the Jetpack.
Yeah.
I love nicknames like that. Like, why is he called Jetpack? Oh, let me tell you the whole story. Nicknames are brilliant. Man Bat.
Man Bat. That's a good one, that. I like that.
Have you actually fixed your Freddie Mercury microphone now?
I have, yeah. Just stuck it back on. Sort of. I need to.
Was it water damage?
No. I don't know why this is so high up now. Anyway, let's get the funk out of here.
All right, I'll leave you to it. Let's do a weekly one. Let's just do every Wednesday.
Okay, we'll pencil it in.
All right.
We'll do it. You stay classy.
Poo, poo,
Who?
poo, poo,
Cheers
poo.
for the chat, fucker.
See you later.
See you later.